Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're exploring something pretty amazing, I think. A system of reading and writing that quite literally opens up a whole new world.
Yeah.
Braille. Now you've probably seen it, maybe even felt those raised dots.
Mm.
But if you ever stop to think about how it actually works,
Mhm.
like the genius behind making just 6 dots convey an entire language.
Nice.
That's what we're digging into today. And we're pulling some fascinating insights from a YouTube video by Infinity Learn Neat. It's called What is the Braille System? Don't Memorize.
Okay.
So even if you think you know a bit about Braille, stick around because I guarantee you'll learn something new.
And I think what's always struck me is how Braille goes way beyond just reading. It's a form of expression, a language in its own right.
Absolutely.
And it all stems from this need to make information accessible, to empower people regardless of their sight.
That's so powerful. And it all starts with that fundamental element, the Braille cell, right?
Yeah. Exactly, the Braille cell. It's the foundation. Think of it like a tiny domino with 6 raised dots arranged in 2 columns of 3.
Okay, I can picture that.
Now, each of these dots is number, 1 through 6. And by combining these raised dots, or leaving some of them flat, you create a code.
Ah, like a tactile Morse code almost.
It is very similar to Morse code,
It-
yeah, but so much more intricate.
Right. It's amazing to think that just 6 dots can create an entire alphabet.
It is, and the real brilliance is in how those dots are used. For example, the letter A is
Yeah.
represented by a single dot, the top left one, but
Yeah.
that same dot also represents the number 1.
Oh, that's interesting. So how do you differentiate between the two?
That's where the number follows pattern comes in.
Right. The video mentioned that.
It's crucial. Essentially, before a series of numbers, there's a special Braille cell that acts like a signal. It's like saying, hey, numbers are coming. This cell uses dots 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you feel that pattern, you know the next cell, even if it's just that single top left dot. Represents a number, not a letter.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this all fits together. So to read 123 in Braille, you'd first feel that number follows cell.
Yes.
And then 3 individual cells,
Yes.
each representing the numbers 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really clever. Using the same dot patterns for both letters and numbers.
It's all about maximizing efficiency. Remember, the creators of Braille had a limited number of dot combinations, only 63 plus a blank cell for spacing.
Right.
So this dual-use system was essential. It allowed for a much richer and more expressive language.
And it doesn't stop there, right?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, there are Braille patterns for punctuation marks, mathematical symbols, even
Yeah.
musical notations.
Exactly.
It's incredible how versatile Braille is.
It truly is. It can handle the nuances of language, the logic of math, even the emotions conveyed through music.
Now, speaking of how things have evolved,
Mm-hmm.
how has technology impacted this centuries-old system?
Oh, it's fascinating. While traditional methods like hand punching are still used today, we also have things like electronic Braille displays that can connect to computers and smartphones. Imagine reading an ebook and feeling the words change beneath your fingers.
That's mind-blowing. And there are also Braille embossers that print tactile documents.
Yes, and software that translates digital text into Braille.
So Braille has really kept pace with technology.
It has, opening up so many more possibilities for communication and access to information.
I mean, it's a true testament to human ingenuity.
Absolutely. It proves that limitations can actually spark incredible innovation, and it's still evolving.
Exactly. You know, after this deep dive, what really stands out to me is the deceptive simplicity of Braille. 6 dots strategically arranged unlock this whole universe of knowledge and expression.
It's remarkable.
It really is. And it makes me wonder, if you were designing a new tactile communication system today,
What would you prioritize? How would you represent complex ideas or emotions through touch alone?
that is a fantastic question.
It's a challenge that really makes you appreciate the elegant solution that Louis Braille created.
It really does. So much food for thought there. And if you're eager to learn more about Braille, be sure to check out that video we mentioned from Infinity Learn Neat on YouTube. It's called What is the Braille System? Don't Memorize. It's a great starting point for further exploration. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, keep those minds curious.